welcome back to the channel. Today we've got another unboxing. This time we are unboxing a ring light which I'm going to be using for my webcam, which is basically there, and hopefully it will be lighting up my background and my face a little bit better. It cost £15 from Amazon. I don't know, we're going to go see if it's any good. So let's get straight into the unboxing and see what this is all about. So it's just a cardboard box, okay, so so it's just got a card that's about returns and the returns process, 1 year hassle-free return policy. Okay, cool. So there's that if I need to return it. It's kind of off-putting immediately having a return label. I mean, you know, the first thing that your customer sees shouldn't be how to return the item, but that's there. And then I've just got a instruction manual that shows you how to put together the tripod, which is okay. I mean, it's not really a manual, it's just a piece of paper, but they call it a manual, but okay. Alright, cool. So we've got all these things. Okay, so you've got some sort of a remote control. My lighting looks really weird. Okay, right, okay, that's fine. We've got some sort of a remote control for taking photos. We've got some sort of a quarter screw joint, whatever that is, I don't know, but we've got one. Oh, that's for like pivoting and tilting the ring light. Got some sort of a remote, but I don't know if it's going to work. Do you have to put batteries in it? Let me check. Yeah, so it's got a battery in the back, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. I mean, this could have been lying in some Amazon warehouse for the past year, for all I know, so I don't know if the remote will work. So there we go, we've got that anyway. We've got these two parts in the box. I don't know what this is. So this is the tripod. So yeah, okay, that's fair. Tripod for sitting it on the desk. Alright, so it says install the quarter screwball joint mount onto the ring light first. So, okay, so this must go here, right? Yeah, so this little twisty thing goes onto here, like this, and then I'm guessing you tighten that in to stop it moving. Okay, I mean, yeah, it's kind of functional, but yeah. Alright, okay, I understand. Alright, cool, so that's there. I don't know how straight it is, but why does it collapse all the way to the floor? That's kind of weird, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. It's a bit of a strange experience. And then inside of this bubble wrap packaging, you've got the ring light. Okay, it feels kind of plasticky. It's just a plastic piece of material. It doesn't feel great. It doesn't come with like a fancy braided cable or anything like that. You've just got a standard USB cable. No braided, nothing like that. Okay, it seems to have a plus and a minus button, a on-off button, and something that seems like a refresh button, which I can only assume is to connect the remote, but I don't know. It doesn't really say. Oh, the refresh button is to change the colours. They could have put a different icon there just to make it a bit more self-explanatory, but that's okay. And it connects via USB, and there's no plug with it. It's just a USB straight into your computer or something like that. So I'm guessing that this just twists into here. Okay, it twists into here like this. My wire is getting completely wrapped around it as I'm doing this. I'm sorry this isn't the best view for a video, but yeah, that just twists into there. Again, let's just get that out of there. Okay, that's fine, I guess. And then when you put it on its stand, it will be like this, won't it? Or I guess you could put it a bit more like this, but the weight of it doesn't really agree. I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of you can kind of have it like this if that's what you want, but it's a bit temperamental. Let me just show you this. I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm seeing here. It's quite large, but it's a bit fiddly because you can't lock in the mount, the tripod, so the tripod will just go completely flat, but it is possible to kind of angle it up there like that. So I mean, so far it looks pretty decent. I mean, build quality looks really bad, but yeah, that's there. I need to now attach this thing onto there, which is how you hold your mobile phone, or potentially a webcam. So we're gonna try and do that now and figure it out. Just managed to sort of put that phone holder type webcam thing onto the screw mount. My first initial impressions of this product is that the tripod, in my opinion, is really crap. It seems to only want to go completely flat against your table, so that the ring light is basically a few centimeters from the table. I guess it comes in handy for, like, I don't know, phone calls and things like that, but in terms of like for a webcam ring light, I don't think it's the best. But I've not actually turned this on yet, so I don't know if it will actually help my video quality or not when I'm recording gameplay videos and things like that. But I mean, as long as you can kind of prop the tripod up against something to stop the tripod fully collapsing, then I guess it's kind of usable. But I mean, yeah, I'd probably splash out a little bit extra on a more expensive mount, a more expensive ring light with a better mounting solution. So, minus the things that I said about the build quality, this actually isn't a bad light. So when you turn it on, it's quite bright. Like, I am reasonably impressed by this. You mean you can see it reflecting in my PC case. Like, I'm reasonably impressed with this light. The refresh button kind of changes the colour, so you've got like a orangish, you've got like a really orange, and then you've got like just the pale bright white. You've got a minus button which allows you to kind of adjust the lighting, so that's on the most minimum setting, and then you can keep on turning it up. I am reasonably impressed with the light. However, I've not tried it on my webcam yet. As you can see, I've got my webcam here. I'm going to basically get my webcam from there. I'm going to put it on the light, and then I'm going to see what a difference it makes between basically not having the light on and having the light on in poor lighting conditions. I'm going to see what effect this actually has, but so far I'm reasonably impressed. I've not managed to yet 100% configure this how I want to have it, but I'm just going to kind of hold up my phone to the webcam, and then I'm going to turn the light on and off, and you'll be able to see what effect it's having. So obviously with the light there, you can see that I am in general lit up a lot better. In my opinion, I think I still look kind of orange, so the white light isn't making a massive difference. But obviously with no light, there's really poor visibility. With the light, there's an improvement in terms of the lighting of your face. You can change the colour, and obviously that's the most orange, this is white. So yeah, I mean, it looks kind of good. You can change the brightness of it, so it obviously shows how good it can be. Yeah, I mean, I'd say I'm fairly impressed. I am fairly impressed with the ring light, but I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it in my setup, because it, you know, obviously in order for it to work how I want, I have to have it in front of my screen, and the tripod isn't long enough to put it above my monitor, so I'm kind of trying to figure out where to put it and how to place it. But I am impressed with the ring light. I think it kind of looks okay for the price. So this is basically where I'm at with things. I've managed to basically take off the tripod from the product because it is completely useless. Like, the only way you can configure this is pretty much flush like that. That's the only way the tripod will go, and if that's not an ideal height for you, then you're either going to have to put this together and try and sellotape it, or you're going to have to get some kind of a different mount, or, you know, something like that. So what I end up having to do to get it in the position and configuration that I wanted is I basically had to sellotape it to the back of the monitor, and even then it's a little bit dodgy, but this is the configuration that I'm kind of in at the minute. And it does help, believe me. Like, I know it looks a bit weird and it looks a bit kind of like whoa, like, do you know what I mean, it's just in your way a bit, but when you're recording, look at the quality difference. So here's me on my face cam. This is without the overhead light in my room, and this is without any lighting in front of me, and look at the difference. Like that, I know it doesn't look as good on this video camera, but it's a huge difference. It looks really good.
So I just thought I'd show you how this actually looks on the computer in the actual original video quality. So you see I'm here, hello, there's no light above me, there's no light in front of me other than my monitor being on, and then when I turn on the ring light, there's obviously an improvement. So when I'm doing videos, you're going to be able to see me a lot better. In terms of the quality of the light, I'm really impressed. In terms of the quality of this tripod that you get, it's absolute garbage. Don't use it. The good news is that it's universal in terms of the fact it's just a screw configuration, so you can just literally screw in a different tripod. But the tripod that they provide you with, you either have it completely flat or you have it kind of stood up like this, and if this isn't an ideal height for you, then you need to somehow figure out how to mount it in a different way. But in terms of this, I'm really happy. It's going to be so much better for my videos. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the actual light of the product, but this crap